Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see in the title, we're going to be doing a super fun video today. This is going to be my how I did my makeup challenge video. I thought that this would be a super fun video to do, so it's something different and out of the box. And my makeup right now in 2016 is so much different from how I did my makeup back in high school. So it's going to be fun, and I think it can be also educational. Whether you are a beginner or you're more advanced, I think we can all take something away from each other's videos. So I thought I would come on and do my makeup how I did it in high school. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, so as I said, my makeup now is completely different from how I did my makeup back then. So I know that I did not know anything about primers. There's a lot of things that I didn't know about, but primers is one of the things. For my foundation, I kind of just went for whatever. I tried to match it as best as I can, but a lot of the times that didn't really end up working out. I do remember though that I liked the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I actually still use this foundation to this day. But back then, I believe the shade range was not as extensive, and I used to wear the color C6, which I believe was the darkest color back then. Can you believe that? And I graduated in 2008, so it's not all that long ago, but to really think that that was the darkest shade. And looking back at my pictures now, needless to say, it wasn't my shade. However, now I have two shades in this foundation. I still do really like it because it's super lightweight and goes on easily. But now I have the shade Nut Brown, which is C7. I did not use primers, so I'm pretty much just gonna go ahead and apply this to my face. Oh, and the kicker is, I also didn't use brushes. I didn't feel that they were necessary and didn't want to spend my money on brushes because a lot of the time I would find that brushes were super expensive. But anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my face exactly how I used to do it in high school, and that is with my fingers. I think what I used to do was just put my finger over the top like this and shake it, and then whatever came out on my finger, I would just take my time and use my two fingers and just blend it in. I honestly could not see myself doing foundation like this today because this is ridiculous, honestly. So messy, and honestly it probably doesn't even blend out properly. I think I put too much on this side right here, so I'm just gonna try to smooth it up over onto my forehead. Okay, so I got the foundation on, and that was interesting to say the least. So let's just say I moved on to brushes and never looked back. My makeup was pretty minimal, to be honest with you, but I definitely had to do my brows, and my brows, looking back at them now, were definitely not the most natural that they could look. They were a lot thinner than what I do my brows like now, so I didn't have a spoolie or anything like that, so I think I would just like kind of try to use my finger to lay them down. I may have had one of those old school brush things that come on some of the brow pencils that you might see in the drugstore, but I don't think I always had that. And the pencil that I used to use was actually not an eyebrow pencil. It was actually a eyeliner pencil, but I really liked the tone of brown that it was, so I used to use it all the time for my brows. This is the Bonnebell eye definer, and it's in the shade Midnight Bark. Now, I still have this kicking around in my makeup collection. I don't use it anymore, but yeah, I thought it was right to bring it out for this video. Oh my god. And the one thing about this pencil that I didn't know back then was that the formula on this is super creamy, and it's kind of like the ColourPop brow pencils in a sense. So for me, that it just didn't work properly. So as you can see, I'm getting like a super intense, like oil slick kind of brow, which obviously is not what you want. But you know, this is how I wore my eyebrows back then. I used to like to have an arch in my brows, so I'd always kind of like make it as arched as possible. And I didn't have a spoolie, like I said, so however I drew it on with the pencil was definitely just how it stayed. And on the front of my brows, I'm pretty sure I used to have like a squared off brow in the front. Like, I didn't even try to make it blend in a little bit, you know, like those short kind of baby hairs that we have in the front of our brows. Yeah, no, there was none of that. So I literally had my brows like super thin, and they looked like an oil slick. So then, because I didn't really wear a lot of makeup, what I used to do was wear my liquid liner, and the liquid liner that I always used to use was the NYC liquid liner, and I still use that product till this day. So that's pretty much how I used to finish off my look. I did not wear mascara or anything like that. I would leave my lower lashes completely blank, and I didn't even set my face. So the next thing I would do was pretty much just move on to lip gloss. And a lot of people really liked those Victoria's Secret lip glosses. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any of those, but I do have a Lasenza one here kicking around, which is very similar. And I would be good to go. So this is my high school makeup look. You can see I was missing a lot of steps. I didn't take really good care of my skin back then. I didn't use primers to apply my foundation.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
I did not set my foundation. And where is my under eye mascara or my top lash mascara? So my lashes like completely disappeared into my liners. But you know, back then I thought I was the... And looking back now, obviously I'm like, yeah, that wasn't the business. Sometimes my eyebrows didn't even match, and one would be up here and the other one would be like this. But hey, after so many years of practicing and watching different videos, I have come a long way, and this is my how I did my makeup in high school challenge. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me recreate the look. So thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it, and until my next video, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in my next one. Bye. Crap, this foundation is greasing already. Well, honestly, when you didn't put foundation powder over top, then what do you expect?